I
What?
said like, do do you not believe in God, or like, do you not believe in religion?
I don't believe in the concept of a religion without a God, so I would say no.
A concept of religion without a God.
Yeah, so both would be a no.
Oh, so you don't believe that there is a consciousness, like,
I don't believe that there's a conscious being that made everything.
I mean,
Are you
so
Christian?
why? No,
What is your religion?
I don't have a religion.
Okay, so where do you get your information from if it's not from a book?
Exactly. Who wrote the book?
What kind of book?
Like, whatever book, Quran, Bible. Who
Um,
wrote that?
I don't know who exactly, but I know it was the man behind it.
Yeah, it was a man, right? So why would I believe in the book created by a man about God?
But the only way that people are getting this concept of God is from that book. So why would you take God away from those books when that's the only way to that you get your idea of God? Or not just by a book, but like, well, yeah, by a
They wrote.
book.
No one knows if they're true. No
What?
one knows. No one can. No one can like fact check it if that's true. If their God is true. To me, God is like,
Mhm.
it's like one conscious. We're just like his like part. We're just his part.
His what
Everybody is like
part?
his. Like our consciousness is his
Uh,
consciousness. Like you are
how
God.
does that make
I
any
believe that.
sense? Oh, so you believe in the egg theory? Is that what?
The,
Do you know what that is?
no, probably like the universe came from an egg. I don't know.
No, that's
You
not
want?
what it is. It basically means that like you're your own god. You're part of something like that is God. Like everyone's their own
No.
god.
Yeah, yeah, I believe in like everybody is like their own God because like you
Oh, so you
have
do
to.
believe in that, the egg theory.
Yeah, I don't know about the egg theory, but I do believe in that. Like the
Well,
God
that's where it
in.
comes from.
Yeah, okay. I'm sure about it
But like
later.
what like why would you just believe like you're your own god? Like why like where would you get this from?
See, the concept of God created all this, and He created us in His image, probably. So
It depends who you
we're all
talk
His.
to.
What do you mean?
It depends because where you're getting this from, it depends who you talk to about living in his image. But that has a contradiction as well.
I,
But
I don't
anyways,
get it. Can you elaborate?
because
Like,
because there's a lot of violent people who do very ugly things. So are those people in God's image?
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's pretty
multiversal
weird.
being. What's
But,
the
you know.
concept of evil and good to you? Let me ask you that.
Well, yeah, that
You create, right?
mhm.
You create and destroy worlds every day. What's the
You're
concept
right.
of like?
You mean
Yeah,
subjective?
yes, it's subjective. To us,
You're
it's bad.
100% correct. Yep, you're right about that.
We kill, we kill invasive species every day.
But when
Since
you
we
say,
are an invasive,
yeah, but when you said image, like, you would think that it would mean, like, a good image of God. You wouldn't
no,
think that it
God,
would, like, be
I,
everything.
God is. I never said
'Cause,
God is good.
yeah, I understand that, but I was just, like, I interpreted, because when people say God's image, they usually castrate it to something good. But if you wanted to say that, then you should have said overall instead of his image. Like overall everything is God in that way.
Yeah.
But wow, I never met somebody who believes God in that kind of way. Like it's pretty wow. But it's better than being a Christian. So I appreciate you not being a Christian. Were you a Christian before?
No, no,
Were you Muslim before?
no, I was not. I was
So what?
Hindu before.
Oh, okay. So that's probably where you're getting a little bit that of those things from.
Yeah, like
Because
they got like
Hinduism, they focus on
you can be
themselves.
an
Yeah.
yeah, you can be an atheist and you
No, you can't. No, you
you
can't.
don't know about it.
No, I do know about
Yeah, you
Hinduism.
can.
Hinduism
No,
is a
it's like
religion.
no, it's
So,
a very diverse religion, like everything is like branched. It's a
I
pagan
know, but
religion.
there's
Of
different,
course you
it is different branches, but like what atheist means is you don't believe in a God and a concept of God. But Hinduism, that's not what they believe in. They don't believe in that. So, I don't think they can, well, I know they cannot be both. But, um, I don't really know what to say to you anymore because you're not really basing off your perception of God on things that I already have to argue about. Like your concept of God is like everything is, or I don't even know. I don't even know how to rebuttal that. It's little.
said like everything is God.
Yeah, but like I
Like,
don't know how would I disprove that because I can't go off of the Bible and the discrepancies in the Bible or the Quran to talk about your kind of guy. So I don't know what to really say about that. But all I can say is I'm glad you're not a Christian. And I'm glad that you don't. Wait, do you force people to believe what you want to believe?
no.
Okay. So we can probably be in the same boat, and I wouldn't try to push you off.
All
So,
right.
yeah. All right. Well, I hope you have a nice, lovely morning.
Hi. You too.
Yep. Okay. Wow. Okay. You can have a separate. No, you can have God separated from religion. Yes, you can. You 100% can.
Yo,
Hello?
I'm a agnostic, but
Okay.
I like the idea of Spinoza's God.
Can you describe what is that?
So Spinoza was a philosopher, and he described
Okay.
his thought of God as God is the universe, right? Just
Oh,
like he
okay.
was saying, but you got it wrong about the egg theory. The egg theory is about you live every person's life at the same time. But he was talking about Spinoza's God. But
Okay.
I feel like God isn't real. That's not a justifiable claim.
Okay. So agnostic, do you know what that means?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so if you don't know, why are you here under the pretenses that you know what God is when that's what
I
agnostic
never.
means?
That's an assumption. My
Okay,
entire
so why
argument
you
was that God
mhm.
isn't real. Just like how you can't prove God is real or isn't real. It's an
Right, you
unjustifiable claim.
can't. You're right because you cannot
Yeah.
prove or find evidence of something that's impossible and there's that doesn't exist. You can't supply evidence to something like
hmm
that. So,
But how would you supply evidence that a God isn't real?
no, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You cannot supply evidence to conclude something is not real if that something does not exist. That's like me trying to prove that a strawberry kiwi exists. That doesn't exist, and I have no evidence for it. So that's
That's an
why.
assumption that God doesn't exist when
Yeah,
you don't
that's what
know.
I'm basing it off of
Your
because
argument
that's the
is
side
God
I
isn't real,
am.
but you don't know if he's 100% not real. That's my
No, I
argument.
do though.
You do? What would
That's
the evidence be for that?
well, my evidence would be that I don't sense them through my five senses, whatever God that might be.
Well, you don't
And
sense neutrinos through your five senses. Does that make them not real?
I don't know what that is.
A neutrino is a type of particle that you cannot detect with your five senses. You
Okay,
can't
well,
detect gamma radiation. with your five senses? Are you talking about detect at all?
So if we cannot sense these things, how do we know that these things exist? I'm confused.
Because you said you can't detect it with your five senses. I think you meant more that you can't detect it whatsoever.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. But like, if we can't detect them
But
through our five senses, then
okay.
how do we know those things exist?
Okay, so
Like, I'm confused.
Are you
Yeah,
describing
I'm
your five
confused.
senses or
No, I'm
detectable
talking about the
whatsoever?
examples you just gave me, right?
Yeah, gamma radiation, you can detect them with other equipment other than your five senses. That's my. So wait, I'm confused. So you're saying that you can't prove God's real because you can't taste, smell, hear, and see
Correct.
him?
And
Okay.
hear him.
And no other equipment needed.
Well, what I mean, it means it as like widely as those things can get. Like, I don't mean like I'm like the ultimate experimenter. Like, haven't been able to, yeah,
So
yeah.
okay, you can
Like, I've tried
observe
many,
God, but I can argue for it since this is a debate.
right,
You
but
can see the effects
mhm.
of radiation, right? You can't taste it, see it, smell it, hear it, but you can see the effects. People get
Yeah,
cancer.
that's what I
They
mean.
get
That's
AIDS.
exactly what I mean. Like,
Yeah. With
as
God,
widely as
it's
those
more
things
like an
get.
abstract thought, right? You
It's a
can It's
what
like
thought?
it's an abstract thought. You can't really
Right.
coherently explain it, but it's
Well,
a
it depends what God you're
explanation
talking
for the
about. Because
existence.
in different religions, like there's,
The
you
God,
could,
the definition for God, that the
uh,
creator of everything.
no, but the Christian God says that God is like doesn't exist on this
Well,
world plane.
the debate thing is God in general, not the Christian God.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but if you
I'm
can
saying
only
it.
argue for in
No,
Judaism God,
I can argue with any type of God, right?
okay, try to prove Spinoza's God isn't real.
So, I wouldn't know how to approach that. That's why I got the other guy down because
Oh, okay,
where
so let's choose a different. Let's say a entity outside of space and time, and he created everything. How could you prove that's not real?
how can you prove that it is? Like, what I'm basically trying to say is like,
You're arguing for or against it. I'm just trying to.
okay, so
Well, you can say here. I'll go first. Okay. You can see
okay,
the effects of creation, such as the human hand, the atoms and quarks that work simultaneously to form your hands, and the evolution needed to make every single living thing on Earth. How would you rebuttal that?
I would need a little bit more than what you offered about the explanation over
Well, why does
us.
anything exist at all? That's my claim in a summary.
Hold on for a second. So the reason why I can disprove the main three religions, or we'll just say all the religions that have a name to it and is way more than just the world, a god representing Jesus, a god with Muhammad, a man who had powers. Like, there's way more than just those things being said because there's practices. That's
Hmm?
why it's a religion. With something you said, something that starts with an S, I'm not going to try to pronounce it. Like, you just gave me like what it means. Like, I'm pretty
Well,
sure there's.
it's the basic idea of like a
Hold
creator
on.
in this,
Sure
the
there's
first
more.
cause.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure there's more than what you're saying. So again, like, I let
That's
that
the
guy
basic
down.
idea of a
Hold on.
god.
I let that guy down because what he was saying was all he was saying. I have nothing besides what he was saying to reform a rebuttal. Okay, so
Okay, so my argument is that there's an entity separate from space and time that created everything, and you can see the effects.
religion is habits. Most people have
How would
disorganized
you
habits. Right, that's
disprove
correct.
that?
Can you repeat it, please?
So, in this sense, right now in this conversation, I believe that there's a being outside of space and time, and he created everything, the quarks, the atoms, everything in the universe. How would you
Okay.
rebuttal that?
I would say that if this is true, then give me the evidence for it. Other than what you said.
How did energy coagulate into atoms?
I
Or how
have
did energy get formed at all?
okay, but I would not be able to answer that.
Well, you're standing on the side that exists. I'm just trying to see your side.
Yeah. So God, what the definition of God is all knowing, all powerful, and something else that has nothing to do with the like
Well,
the
you did
universe
say any
being,
god.
hold on, the universe being God. So for that, that wouldn't be considered God because he wouldn't be an all-knowing, all-loving, all something else. I forgot. It would just be that. I'm pretty sure are people who think that, but that's not the definition of a God.
That's one big idea of God. Yeah, that's not the definition of a god, right? You can have
Yeah,
a
so we
god that's
can't
all
really say a
powerful but
name.
doesn't care about